Guys, we found another one. We've been searching, we've been scrolling, and in the depths of YouTube, we found another video of some girls scrolling through Tinder. I mentioned in my last video, surprisingly, videos with these kinds of content are very hard to find on YouTube. I would think there would be way more, but no, you gotta look. You gotta look a little bit. But thankfully, we have found another creator that has provided us with this content. This is from a Katie Banks. So yeah, go ahead and go over, smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. We already did that here, and just support her. Oh no, I got screen record on, so you see I have 1,000 tabs open, but that's okay. We're just not going to pay attention to that. So yeah, let's go ahead and watch this video and see if we can discern some stuff, learn some stuff about Tinder profiles. You know, how girls go through Tinder, maybe about how we can improve those profiles there, and yeah, this will be interesting. This video is, let me see here. The like to dislike ratio on this video surprises me because on most of these videos, the like to dislike ratio is bad. It's kind of in the middle there. Sometimes a few more likes than dislikes, or sometimes they even hide it. They hide the entire ratio, which it must have been kind of bad if they're gonna hide it from YouTube. So yeah, I'm not sure what's going on here. Why this isn't doing too bad with the like to dislike ratio, but we went ahead and smashed that subscribe button, or the like button anyway. But definitely, if you like their content, go ahead and subscribe to them, and let's see what's going on. Let's watch this video here.
Yeah, maybe turn the blinds on. Turn the blinds on. You like it quite dark. Yeah, but it looks kind of vibey, to be fair. True. And
like it quite dark. Looks quite vibey, to be fair. So posh. So proper.
So, this is my profile.
She looks nice.
Yeah.
She's literally got a different colour hair in every picture, so everyone thinks she wears weaves.
Yeah. This is what I've got. I've got the things.
Let's look at these tags real quick. She got dancer, West End musicals, dancing, shopping, fashion, and working out. Is that her whole bio though? Is that the entire thing? Because hopefully that's not her whole bio. It's not a lot to go off of. There. Oh, I just hit the mute button.
Like West End musicals, dancing, shopping, fashion, working out. Pretty much sums me up.
But pretty much sums me up. You got to put a little more in your bio there. A few tags. Just in my opinion, it's not going to cut it. You got a little bit. People got to get to know as much as they can about you. It's already kind of hard on the app anyway to discern anything about somebody. So come on, put some text in there. I don't know if they don't allow you to do that or something, but.
So we've got Ben. 19.
I like that he has his family in his pictures.
Yeah, that's kind of cute. Okay, that's a bit.
No,
you can't see his face.
He drinks too much for me.
You see, his anthem is Fuji La, whatever the.
I've
never heard of it.
It's the age for me. It's the clothes for me.
Okay, like, I rate that he's with his family. Like, that's kind of
I like
cute.
that that's his first picture.
Yeah, and he looks decent in that picture, but then it kind of gets worse.
It just goes downhill. Like, is he that one? Is he the one in yellow?
I can't even tell which one he is.
I can't tell. I hate it when people do group photos because how are we meant to know who you are?
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Yeah, those group photos. You got to. If people know who you are, and it's kind of obvious, like you put yourself in the first picture, you got yourself pretty obviously positioned in the next picture. That's fine, but yeah, you got to not put these group photos in there. Maybe you have some good ones, but people have to know who you are in every single picture. You got to make sure about that. I would think that's kind of a common sense thing.
Like Instagram, where you can be like tagged in it.
Yeah. Don't. If you're. I swear, only boys do this.
No, girls too. I've seen girls post photos of them and other girls. It's just confusing when people post group photos.
Also, I hate it when boys do, like loads of boys do this about girls, but they would like post most of their pictures either groups or on sunglasses, all their photos of them in sunglasses. I'm like, well, I can't see your face, can I?
Yeah, in middle school, that's all my pictures were. I was wearing sunglasses on my middle school pictures. Just a phase.
Okay.
Sim, like that you're running, mate.
Yeah.
Like that you're running, mate. I'll stop.
Oh, we didn't rate the other one. We rated him.
I rate him like a 5, maybe.
I'm gonna say 6.
I would say 6. Yeah. This one is a 5.5. No, a 5.
A 4.
A 4.
I
Just
was gonna say
because.
5.
Wow. So I thought the title says rating boys Tinder profiles. it sounds like they're just rating the guys based on looks, which some people have complained about my content. Some people think my content is bad, but sheesh, like imagine if I was going through girls on dating apps and rating them based on looks, like this girl, she's like a 2 out of 10. Yeah, that would not be well received. Maybe it's a little bit culturally different, or looked on a little differently when girls do it to guys. But I mean, just be consistent. You know, it would kind of be cringy if I was doing it for girls. I'm not trying to be mean to these girls here. It's just kind of funny.
Like, it's just he's not bad looking. He's just not my type.
He's not my type. First of all, I'm for, because like, why would you put your passport picture on there? Like,
this profile just isn't really selling himself. Like, you need to sell yourself on it. Like,
you need to be your absolute.
It's like, you know, in your personal statement, you've got everything good in there. It's like your Tinder profile needs to be like that.
Yeah, like you wouldn't put that you.
I don't know what a personal statement is. That might be a British thing, but yeah, at least they're giving good feedback, right? They're reading these guys. They're being honest. They're giving honest feedback. So this is the raw material that we can really dig into and use. So we appreciate it.
Well, we've got Luke.
It's the hoodie for me. What is
It's
that?
Why are the sleeves so high up?
It's a 3 for me.
Well, this is what his bio says. 2 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
Even that's a bit generous, to be honest, but I'll make you laugh. Orange belt and taekwondo. Well,
I like that he's honest though.
Yeah, to be fair. At least I was before I quit. Purple belt in jiu-jitsu. Good luck trying to take my hoodies. Well, I don't really want that hoodie, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't want that hoodie either.
We haven't looked at his other pictures.
That's
either.
it.
Oh yeah, we did actually, my bad.
I'm
Yeah.
rating him a 3 out of 10.
It's a 3 out of 10 for me.
2. I'm so harsh. I just know.
Oh, 2.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, and she's like, at least he's honest. Look, if a guy's saying 2 out of 10, it's the same thing as if like a girl was saying, oh, I'm like a 2 out of 10. You know, like it's because they have low self-esteem. You know, they're hoping that you actually see them as more than a 2 out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So like, imagine if again this like flip, like this double standard here. Imagine if like I saw a girl that was like she's like, oh, I'm probably a 2 out of 10, and I'm like, oh yeah, for real. Like I don't know. It's just a little bit weird.
3's quite nice.
Wait, by the way,
How are you explaining you much?
we're rating the profile, not their looks. Just to let
Yeah,
you know,
the
we're not
profile.
shallow.
Yeah.
Okay, but they do mention that. Okay, so I was confused. I thought they were rating looks, but they say they're rating profiles. So okay, that changes things.
Their bios.
Because the thing is, you could not be that like fit, but if you've got a nice personality and good like fashion.
Fit, I know that one. That means hot in British.
Got Josh. Oh, he's 6'2". I'm hoping your standards are lower than mine. My only qualities are that I'm 6'2" and I can get you free pizza from Plymouth.
That's good.
Who works at Pizza Hut?
That's good. That's a bonus.
Which one is he though?
Okay. It's the David Attenborough for me.
I quite like his bio.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna rate his profile a 6.
7.
It's a 5 for me.
I quite like his bio. Yeah, I like that. She's making sure here that she says I'm gonna rate his profile a 6. So they're not rating the guys based on looks; they're rating the profiles.
But the bio is what makes it for
His
me.
profile's like alright. His profile's just average, do you know what I mean?
Okay, see, so again, not just based on looks; they're looking at the bios too, which is good.
It's because my profile is spectacular, so it just makes everything else look average. Let's be real.
No,
Yes.
not tattoos for me.
Who takes a selfie like that?
There's no humour, there's no
No.
spice to that. It's
Okay, I'm gonna
too
lower it
weird.
down to 3.5.
I'm gonna say 3.
There's no, I mean, they're right. There's no like, I mean, they're rating the bios. They're like, there's no humor, there's no spice to the bios. But like, this girl's bio, she didn't have anything in it. So what the heck? What's going on there? So this should be some time to self-reflect. If you're looking at other people's profiles and being like, oh, it could use more of this or that, just remember, look at your own profile and maybe make some changes there as well.
Oh!
He's got good photos.
Seth.
Oh, is he a
That's
pilot?
the Ritz. That's
Is he
the
a
Ritz.
pilot? Oh my god, is he a pilot?
Sims already.
Oh, that's a good picture. Oh, he's got dogs as well. 6'2".
In fact, his bio
It's
is
just-
10 from me.
Why is his bio just
Oh yeah, trainee pilot says.
Yeah, it's a yes from me.
Yeah.
Can take you all around the world.
Yeah, and he's been to the Ritz. He obviously likes the Ritz, and we like the Ritz. So
10.
I'd
No, I'm
say
joking, like a 9. There's always-
8.5.
I'd say 9 because there's always room for improvement.
That's true.
All right, I thought they were rating the profiles. I'm not so sure anymore. Height and looks, and they give him a 10 or like super high score. I'm not sure about this. They might be going back and forth.
I'm gonna say 8.5.
I say 8.5 for me as well. Okay, we like him.
Yeah, I mean, if you like him, I mean, you're rating the guy an 8.5. But like, but what about like how his profile is set up? Just because like he has a height that works for you, and he like. Has been to the Ritz, you know, and those things are important to you. But like, to try and be objective, you know, these things aren't necessarily like the same equal of importance to everyone else. So you got to try and be objective about rating these bios. Come on.
It's the Bitmoji for me. Yeah, you're not really ugly.
You're not ugly, but
it's just not my vibe.
it's just not really doing you any good.
That
is it?
picture. No.
Yeah, is that his first picture? If that's like his main picture, you know, again, like it's a numbers game. Everything is a numbers game. You might have people that match you for that, but in general, to increase your chances of people swiping up on you, your first picture has to be really good. And that picture right there, it's like you gotta post something that you think is like a good quality, attractive picture, shows you in a good light, as these girls were saying right here. So yeah, that's understandable.
6, 7. No. If I see someone that they have one really good picture and that's it, they just have one good picture, I will swipe left, because I'm like, anyone can take one good picture. Do you know what I mean? That's just a fluke.
That person that.
Yeah, for sure. You got to have multiple pictures on there. And really, you got to maximize with the pictures and with the bio. You got to maximize the space that you're given. Get some pictures that convey some information about you. You know, each picture, make sure that it's really adding to the profile there. But as much as you can, yeah, maximize your space in pictures and in bio space, because I mean, your profile, like people only have to look at what you give them, what's there. So yeah, just make sure that you're maximizing that to give you the highest chance of people actually being able to get to know some stuff about you.
And now we've got Mike. Her looking to hopefully find someone to settle down and make amazing memories with. My friends would describe me as hilarious, caring and hardworking, massive horror film enthusiast. It sounds like a wet wipe, not gonna lie.
See, I don't know. I think.
I don't know what that means. I'm gonna try and decipher what wet wipe means. I think they just they have a hard time finding it genuine. Like they have a hard time believing it. I think that's kind of what they're saying. My friends would describe me as hilarious, caring, and hardworking. It's kind of hard because you're saying, well, my friends would say this about me. But it's not your friend saying, it's you. So I don't know. It's tough to try to play with a couple things you can write in your bios and make it describe you in the best way. Again, numbers game. It probably like doesn't matter that much, and some girls would swipe up on this, and these girls wouldn't. So it's not just like a 100% always kind of thing. It's just these girls didn't really like it that much.
It's the chinos for me. Yeah, no.
I'm gonna say a 4. Because you know, the bio.
Okay,
The bio is nice, so 4, yeah.
Like the profile is quite good because he's got a very
Right.
An array of variations.
a variation of pictures, and he's selling himself. Like, so yeah, the profile is good. So I would say a 6.
Oh my god, Chris.
Profile is good. I'd say a 6. I think maybe a little bit of her personal feeling or how attracted she is or not to the guy is playing into that a little bit. If they're just rating profiles, it kind of sounds like from what she's saying that she would rate it like an 8 or something. But I don't know.
Yeah, I already said 4.
4.
Yeah.
It's quite low. 4.
Yeah.
I don't think the profile is a 4. Looking at this, he's got a good bio. He's got a various amount of pictures, like they're saying. This sounds like maybe one of the best ones that they've gone through right now. So saying stuff like 4, it just doesn't match up with kind of what they've been talking about. I would say, and I wouldn't even use my freaking bracelet is coming off. What the heck with that? I wouldn't even use like numbers like this rating scale, the 1 to 10. It's kind of arbitrary a little bit. But just listen to like what they were saying, and a lot of it is correct. Like correct. A lot of it is good, and I would agree with it. Like he has a various amount of pictures. He's got a good bio. Just because these girls didn't like him, it doesn't matter. I mean, he's got a pretty good setup there. So I wouldn't worry too much about these girls' reaction to him.
It's the head on for me.
He's not really really my vibe. So
I mean, I guess he's being himself on his profile, but like
Okay, I would rate that like a 4.
3.
Again, why these low ratings for the profile? Yeah. So some of his pictures, like they're not bad. He has a good variation of pictures, just like the last guy and everything. They could be better formatted. Like some of these pictures are, I don't know. You work with what you've got, so if he had better formatted pictures or had a photographer take some stuff for him. Or something like that, then he could improve like the visual like look of everything. But but I mean, I don't think it's deserving of like a 3 or 4 or anything like that when they've rated other profiles a lot higher than that.
oh, he looks like a baby in a like 40-year-old's body.
Dad bod, 'cause apparently that's a thing now. Best bartender around, better cocktail skills than Tom Cruise. Is Tom Cruise good at cocktails? And if you got that reference, we'll probably get along. Oh, well, I don't get it, so we probably won't get along. Oh, and yeah, I'm a verified Spotify artist.
It's just the baby face for me.
I think the profile is quite good. You've got a good bio.
It's a 3 for me.
3.5.
I'm sorry, guys. I think the profile is quite good. It's a good bio. 3. Doesn't that sound weird? So no, yeah, he did have a good bio. Definitely way more than a 3 for sure.
Okay, Marley. I don't really use this. I hate it when boys say that.
I'm gonna give that a 1. It's just
1.5.
dead. Like, you're not giving me any spice.
I'm gonna say 2.
If you're gonna deny having Tinder, like,
Just don't have it.
or deny using it, then don't have it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, they might be reading too much into that, but yeah, the bio isn't that good. If that's his whole bio right there, which it looks like it is, you know, he's just got that one little line, and then he's got his Snapchat. Not very good, guys. You got to fill your bio with stuff so people get to know stuff about you. That's all they've got to work with.
Well, I'm loving those blurry editing skills.
Does anyone even talk on this app anymore?
Not to you, not to you.
Next, we've got Isaac. Message me because I barely use it. Oh, we've got another one saying they barely use it. If you don't want to message people on Tinder because you barely use it, then just delete your account.
Harsh words. Harsh words. Wow, they're really going at it here. Yeah, I mean, but if he does barely use it, then, I mean, that's how I feel about most dating apps, really. Like, barely use them. Actually, how I probably feel about them is people use them in spurts. So they might spend a lot of time on them at one point, and then like no time on them at all. So yeah, I mean, I think that's just kind of how it is. I might be totally wrong. You might use dating apps differently though.
He's okay looking, but his bio's dead. Like no personality.
Yeah, his bio is dead.
It seems like he's
so
got no personality.
He seems like he's just a bit like
bland.
loves himself, but has no personality.
I'm gonna give him like
Yeah, his bio's dead. So so yeah, he doesn't have much in his bio, and because of that, and because of his pictures there that aren't conveying much information, it seems like he has no personality, like they're saying. So if you want to convey your personality, which like you got to do on these apps, like we've been saying before, it's not about just looks, unless you're mute and you just want to stare at someone forever, or hook up really quick. Without talking at all, I don't know, but in general, you want to convey your personality over there, and you've got to put stuff in your bio. You've got to convey more information with your pictures and everything, because they're right. When it seems like you have no personality because you're not putting anything.
I'm gonna give his profile like a 5.
Yeah, 5.
A 5 for that one. A 3 for the other ones that have a lot of stuff and are good.
Okay, so we've got Riley. Does he have no bio? That's so boring.
Dead. Come on.
I know, it is so boring, isn't it? Yeah, don't just put a bunch of tags for your bio. You got to have something in there.
On.
Oh,
He's quite good looking, but he's got no bio. Like,
He
where's
is
the
fit.
personality at?
He's got a good jaw.
He's good
He's
looking.
fire.
His tattoos are a bit questionable.
Nah,
Oh,
no,
no,
that
the
puts me
cigarette.
off.
If they rate this profile any more than a 2,
That.
When boys, it annoys me when they have no bio, but they put their Instagram in there. Do you know what I mean? They've got no bio, but
Yeah.
that's something you would do.
Yeah, it's bad. Don't do that. Don't have just an Instagram in your bio. Right? Okay, let's see what they rate it.
No, the fact that he's not got bio in that picture just makes you want to put like a 6.
Okay, he's quite good looking, so I'm going to give him a 7 overall for his profile.
All right. This is just a bunch of bogus. I'm not trying to be mean to those girls at all. So don't like, you know, if anyone watches this video, because I don't have any subscribers right now, don't like flame these girls at all or anything. But like, but come on, just be like honest with yourselves. You're not rating profiles. You're rating the dudes. And if you just like titled it like that and we're honest, like yeah, we're rating the dudes, then that's fine. But to say you're rating the profiles and then this kind of bogus right here, it's pretty obvious that's not what's going on.
But his profile is a bit dead, but because he's quite...
I'm going to give him a 7.5.
But you giving him...
6.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to swipe right anyway.
Lucky you.
Okay.
Sometimes it is just based on looks. Sometimes, but not all the time. It's a numbers game.
Okay, this person got building site geezer focused 100% on my work and future. Have a Staffy cross chihuahua who is like my child. Want someone to fly away to the sunshine with. If you don't genuinely want, I can't read.
If you don't genuinely want to talk, don't like.
It's the Snapchat bio for me.
It's the Android emojis for me.
Yeah. Okay, well I'm gonna rate this.
I'm gonna rate it a 2, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rate him a 3.
Really?
Wow.
Generous.
Yeah, because like, bless him, he just seems so lovely. He said he's...
Why you simp?
You can't just base it all on looks, guys.
Med student.
Imagine he watches this video.
Oh
Okay, well he's got
God.
no bio. Oh, apart from that is his bio. But
You
that's-
want to
Med
med
student.
student.
Maybe we could 17.
No.
He's like quite.
He goes to, wait.
That's
Oh, I
his-
thought that was pure Gym City Centre.
he looks like quite a fun person.
Why has he got a girl on his bio? That's what I want to know.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He looks like quite a
I
fun
think
person.
boys are very tactical. I think they do that. I think they put girls in their bios so people can be like, oh, he's the girl.
Yeah.
Look at that, it's my cousin.
Okay, he has no bio, but I like his pictures.
Yeah, I
So-
think he seems like an alright geezer.
Yeah, I would say a 7 or
Yeah,
6.5.
he seems quite friendly. I'll say like a 6.5.
No bio, but a 7. So yeah, obviously not rating profiles, but yeah. So they rate the guy a 7, and they managed to swipe right in him and everything. And guys, like that can work. And a lot of people do scroll through these apps, and they go just based on looks, like we're seeing here with these girls here. And even and a lot of times they don't care about bios or anything like that. But at the end of the day, like you got to have some kind of conversation that goes on between you guys if you want to establish any kind of relationship, and the complete lack of words, eventually that's going to catch up to you. So and then they'll find out what you're really like. So why don't you just make things easier on yourself, and instead of having them find out what you're really like later and then it not working out, just cut that, cut to the chase there and make it easier on yourself, and just put stuff in your bio, put as much information about yourself in your bio and your pictures as possible, to just convey that about yourself, so that if people don't like that, then they'll just swipe left or swipe down or whatever, and that's okay. Like I say all the time in every single one of these videos, several times I say it's a numbers game. It's a numbers game. You just got to go through a lot. And I know there's a lot, like these girls, there's a lot of guys that they didn't like their pictures, but that doesn't mean that those guys had like bad profiles or anything. There's girls that would definitely swipe right or swipe up on those guys for sure. So you just got to play the numbers game. You got to keep going and swiping, and you just got to go through a lot. And that's how eventually you boil it down and you make some connections there. But yeah, I mean, if you're a little more attractive, then you can try and have no bio and go just based on looks and everything. But in my opinion, it's going to catch up to you sooner or later, and you're not going to like long term develop any like actual relation from doing that. So see the new video to file exceeds the maximum. What is going on with the video here? Okay, we're going to have to cut it short here.
If we offended you, then
We just giving you some some like
Constructive criticism.
Hopefully, like you've actually sorted it out by now.
Yeah.
If we gave you a high rating, like well done, because we have a very high standards.
Nope. No, let's be real, these girls weren't giving constructive criticism, but that's okay, I'll give these girls some constructive criticism. So just don't lie to yourselves, or lie to your audience. Look, I like the video, don't get me wrong. I really like the video and the content that was in it. It was all good. What confused me is that at the very beginning of the video, you guys made it really clear that you were rating the profiles of the guys and how they were set up. You weren't rating the guys themselves. And then the video made it very clear that it was the opposite. So and don't get me wrong, like if you had titled the video correctly, and if you had made it clear at the beginning of the video, hey guys, we're just gonna rate some dudes on Tinder, not rate their profiles, but rate the guys themselves, I would have been totally on board, 100% from the very beginning, instead of getting confused in the middle. Because that was just so weird, and it threw me off. I was like, "What the heck is going on here?" And to go and frame that as at the end as oh, we're just giving constructive criticism. You're just lying to yourself. It's justification is what that is. And look, it sounds like I'm being mean because I'm telling the truth, and I believe the truth will set you free. And look, if you don't like a guy, if you think he's like a 3 or 2 out of 10 on the attractiveness scale, if he's not your type, that's not bad. I mean, that's okay. That doesn't mean you're a bad person for thinking that. It's totally cool. Like I say all the time, it's a numbers game. I say this all the time. Numbers game. You have to go through a lot of interactions with people, and then you can narrow it down to just a few connections that you can have with people that are really going to work out and go somewhere. So it's a numbers game, just like anything else. But so I mean, don't get me wrong. Like I loved. Look, I love the video. I'm not trying to be mean or anything. And I wish these girls the best in their YouTube channel. I hope they have a lot of success with their channel. And if you like their content, definitely go ahead and subscribe and like their videos and everything. But I just wish they would have framed this one a little bit differently. Because imagine if a guy had actually like taken that advice right there and tried to sort himself out. You know. It's made very clear in the video that if he's not their type, he would have just, I mean, they're never going to rate him higher than like a 3 out of 10 at best. And so that's not really a way to sort himself out, as it were. So, again, like, I love the video for the most part, like 80-90%. I really love the fact that we have this content and appreciate it. But guys, don't go changing yourself for every person that doesn't like you out there. If three girls don't like you, that's okay. That's 3 out of 100. Go and meet 97 more. You know, have 97 more interactions. That sounds like a lot of hard work, and it's a bit of effort. But I really think you know, if you put in that effort, at the end of the day, the relationship, the connections, and you just really need one great connection that comes out of that. I think you'll think that reward is well worth any work that you put into that. So that's just my thoughts on that. And thanks again for the video, Katie Banks, and hope you guys do well, and have a good one, guys. Bye.